Good morning. So I'm here down by the gym in my building, and I went up at 4:30 this morning, and it's like 4:45 now. But there's someone running in there on a very, very loud treadmill, so I can't really go in there and film the mobility drill that I'm going to do every day of this fast. So we'll see. Maybe I'll go there in a bit when whoever is there is finished. Maybe I'll do it in the big gym later instead. So we'll see. But I can tell you right now that, I said it was a boring day yesterday, and I was passing through the worst part of the fast, that around that 30-hour mark, and I could feel it like almost from waking up yesterday that I did have a big headache brewing. And so when I did the mobility drill yesterday evening, actually, I just got this sick headache, like basically a migraine, because I was feeling nauseous really. And so I did have to fight some demons for not for very long. You know, I had like 15 minutes of a voice in my head saying that I could eat something. But I decided to lie down, just had some YouTube clip up, and what do you know, it passed even sooner than I thought. And I was still a little, worn out, like not really high energy, but I got this, this feeling of, what's the word? This feeling of just, I felt good, I felt tired, a little weak, but had a nice feeling that took over after the headache. Yeah, but so we'll see how I go about the mobility drill today. 40 hours fasted now, or yes, a little less, no, a little more. 41, 42 hours fasted. Yeah. I decided to go on a nice walk in the woods instead, but I waited for a bit. So the sun starts coming up, it's nice. The sun rises way earlier now than just a month ago, so that's nice. I do enjoy the cold Swedish winter, but this winter hasn't really been that cold, not much snow at all, and the dark is the bad part about the winter. So nice that we're finally getting some light. So I can really recommend just spending some time in nature while you're in that deeper fasted state, because now I'm getting into it. Like I said, yesterday was the boring day. I got that headache at night, but now I'm feeling great, getting deeper into ketosis, like properly using my own stored body fat for energy. But yes, it's a good opportunity. I mean, I recommend spending time in nature like any chance you get. But especially in the fasted state, you appreciate it in a whole other way, because you become more animal-like in the fasted state. The modern human is so disconnected from nature, so intellectual, so extremely intellectual, and by that I absolutely do not mean smart. I just mean stuck in here. Like, just if we take the basic needs, like humans used to just wander around and maybe see there's an elk, let's get that sucker, and then it's the real deal. Yeah, sorry, get distracted by people walking past. But the modern human it's never like that, just not knowing when to eat. It's like, oh, I wonder what I'm getting at the grocery store at 5:30 when I quit work. I write it down all here. We can plan everything and think about everything so much, even things like that I think that's less important. It's just that we overanalyze everything, the social media thing, because we're social beings, we do to some extent care or think about how other people perceive us. It's gotten way too far with social media. And yeah, you see what I'm getting at. We're so stuck in our head, intellectual beings. We're in a fallen state. We're not supposed to be like that. We're not supposed to be surviving for free and then still feeling like crap because of what's going on in here. we're stuck in our heads today. I've been there too. I mean, some people get all these crazy ideas, like there are infinite genders, and you know, if I say, it doesn't matter if I have a huge veiny penis. If I say I feel like a woman, I'm a woman. Men and women are exactly equal. They only look different. Everything else is just some vague structure, influence. You know, all of that very dumb stuff. But I never believed in those things. But I was way lost in my thoughts too. I cared so much what other people thought about me, and my ego lied to me that I didn't care, but I really didn't. And I was basically just a godless liberal, and I mean liberal like in the literal sense and not necessarily in the way it's used in America. I was like, everyone should be allowed whatever they want, or to do whatever they want as long as they don't infringe upon someone else. And yeah, well, I mean, I kind of think like that. I don't want to go outlawing a bunch of stuff if I got to decide. But you know, having that mentality that it's like a good thing. Yeah, that's good that you I don't know, are into way degenerate sexual acts and taking drugs and stuff. Oh yeah, that's good. Live life. That kind of mindset leads to degeneracy and mental illness and other health issues. So yes, don't really want to, weird little rant or thought here, but so I don't really want to be a dictator or impose my way of life on other people, but it should be shamed. The bad behavior should be more shamed. We shouldn't make excuses for everyone's bad behaviors all the time. We do, because people's egos are so huge that they can't handle the truth. They prefer hearing that it's fine for you to be a fat alcoholic or something. But so, you know, whatever the rest of humanity do, us who have gotten this, we should strive to, you know, honor our roots. You know, we need to understand how we evolved, how we were formed by nature. And that's a challenge for the modern human. Instead of getting to eat, instead of finding a prey, getting food, finding water to survive, our challenge is to keep some of that lifestyle going while the world is very, very different, when we don't really, to just survive, we don't really have to do all that much. It's easy. Getting into this great mood where I'm just relaxed and creative, and yeah, this great fasted state now, so I could probably keep walking here for hours and have something to talk about. But something I do want to add, which will be the last thing, is like the pattern with the modern human is that, you know, you think logically about it. Stuff that feels good to us, it feels good so that we understand that we need it. Like food tastes good, you get hungry because you need food to survive. You get thirsty because you need water to survive. You get horny because you need to have sex to reproduce. But the modern human is so spoiled with all of these things that they think that the good feeling is what it's all about. It's they don't think about it that way, that the good feeling is there to incite something. Because when you know that, then you can kind of understand that, yeah, okay, so when I get too much of that, maybe my, you know, system, my way of detecting what's good for me gets a little thrown off, because historically humans have had to fight much more for survival. And so the modern human thinks that they think just experiencing a pleasant sensation is what it's all about. That's why people think it's important for them to have sex, just because it feels nice. You know, I used to be that way too, but I'm way past that. If you are a slave to the pussy, you are a beta male. Ran out of memory after calling the pussy slaves beta males. But yeah, I stand by that statement. Sex is for making babies, food is for survival and fueling your biological vehicle. And yeah, I probably would have kept going for a long time there if the camera didn't run out of memory, but yeah, let's end this. You know what, this was a nice little rant that kind of didn't have all that much to do with what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm gonna do some fasted fitness, you know, the dynamic stretching and some low volume strength workout. So I'm gonna split this into 2 videos. So please, I'm almost halfway through the 96-hour fast. I know I have a gang fasting with me. No one has said that they're going 96 hours with me so far, but we have a lot of people doing 48s, and I know at least one guy doing a 72. So that's cool. But you know, like and subscribe to keep following me on my fast, and yeah, future content and all of that, blah blah. Check links in description. Subscribe, press like, leave a comment, all of that. Peace.